Now, I could talk to you all day about my first experience watching a Norwegian football match and how much I loved the atmosphere, how friendly and welcoming the club were, but for me personally, the value of this trip was getting to meet Marcus. Besides thinking he was Swedish for the last 3 months, it felt like I had grown up with Marcus all my life. We just hit it off. Two strangers standing in the pouring rain watching some Monday night Norwegian football. So much so that Marcus invited me to stay at his house before my flight back to Dublin the next morning from Oslo, Gardermoen. If you are flying to Oslo, make sure it's Gardermoen. It's much closer and cheaper to get to the centre of Oslo. I got to meet his parents. Marcus gave me a bunch of Oiko stickers he had, and then we got a lift from his older brother to his friend Philip's house, where we watched a movie, went on a midnight walk to a 24-hour convenience store to get some oven pizzas. I had my first few hours of sleep in over a day. And as luck would have it for me again on this series, Marcus was flying to Barcelona at the exact same time with his friend Philip. So we all got the train from Lillestrøm to Gardermoen together that morning. And finally, after 24 hours of travelling, I made it back home. The beauty of travelling isn't the final destination. It's not travelling to the most luxurious places in the world with the best food, the best views, and everything running smoothly. That would be boring. It's not knowing how you end up in a situation like this with a guy called Marcus at a football club like Stabæk in Norway. It's the decisions and mistakes you make along the way which will ultimately define the experiences you're going to undertake, whether they're right or wrong. That's why I created this football series. If I can make a trip to Stabæk feel like something out of a movie, then I've won. That's the cheat code to life. Being able to make the most out of any scenario. Whether it's Real Madrid or Stabæk, there's value to be found at both ends of the spectrum. And long may it continue with 782 stories left to tell. This is going to be one incredible journey. So, that was my story for episode 25 of the world's biggest football series here at Stabæk. Grazie mille and ciao ciao.